Hey guys, Wyatt here, the Coastal Agent. I know I've done a video in the past about rate buydowns, but I wanted to give you a specific situation in which I helped a buyer get a great deal and the seller was super excited about it too. So it was a win-win for both parties. So what are we waiting for, guys? Let's jump in. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and cut my screen and bring up this spreadsheet so we can get into some more details on this. So go ahead and take a look at this. The property was listed on the market for $1.5 million. It had been on for quite some time. And my buyer went through and really liked the property, but didn't feel that the $1.5 million was worth the offer. They were inclined to make $1.45 million, which would have required the seller to reduce their price by $50,000. The seller was reluctant to do that, but we came about and showed them a way that actually could be a win-win. My client was really focused on the payment. So if you look here on these options under the rate buy down, the purchase price was still $1.5 million. And then down on the lower section here under cost to seller, we asked the seller to credit $24,000 for the rate buy down, which is 2 points, and then another $10,000 for the closing cost. So the net cost to the seller was $34,000 instead of $50,000. So you can see there on the net was $1,466,000. However, to the buyer, the payment ended up being, the same as if the purchase price was $1,400,000, so $100,000 price reduction. If you look over to the column to the side, their payment would have been the same at $8,469.65. So the seller ended up, getting a fair amount. At the end of the day, they did take a little bit of a reduction, but they weren't getting any activity on the property. The buyer was super ecstatic because they got, almost $500 a month taken off on their payments. The cash to close ended up being the same as if it was a $50,000 price reduction. All right, so you could see where, both parties were super excited because, the seller ended up getting more than they would have if they would have had to reduce the price by $50,000. And the buyer ended up getting a payment that was better than if they would have reduced it. It was more like $100,000 off on the price. So both parties were super win. I'm so excited to share this information with you guys. Each transaction is like a snowflake, so the more information we have, the more options we have, the better we can put you into a good position to where you win out. If you guys have any questions regarding your specific situation, feel free to reach out to me at 619-200-3236 or on the web at sdcoastalagent.com. And as always, guys, thanks for tuning in and make it a great day.